There is a business line of credit that goes all the way up to $250,000. Oh, and did I forget to mention, there's absolutely no hard inquiry to your personal credit. And this business line of credit is specifically for business owners that have bad credit. I know that's really crazy, right? It almost sounds unbelievable. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the biggest problem that I see in the business credit sector. People think that you can get anything in your business name and you don't need your personal credit. Well, the revenue card is kind of like that, but it's got some things that you need to pay attention to. Because if you're a business owner, this is specifically for business owners that are cranking revenue. If you're one of those startups out there that's looking for funding, or you're just a business owner that has no revenue and you're looking for all types of different business funding to help grow your business, unfortunately, the revenued business line of credit is not for you. Now, the reason why this is really groundbreaking for any business, one, because if you have bad credit, you can qualify for it, because remember, there's no hard inquiry to your personal credit. This is solely based on your business revenue. And I'm a huge proponent for any type of business line of credit, because this is exactly what it is. You literally only have to pay for what you use. But of course, there are going to be specific requirements that you're going to have to meet in order to qualify for this business line of credit with revenue. Now, these are the current requirements in order for you to qualify. Now, you must be a business based in the United States. You must have a business that operated for at least 1 year. And you must have a dedicated business bank account. I cannot stress enough to all of you out there that do not have a business bank account and you're a business owner. You should keep them both completely separate, because you're gonna lose opportunities like this if you don't actually have a business bank account for your business. You don't want to be commingling funds. You need to have your personal checking account over here and your business checking account over here completely separate all the time. And you must also have a minimum monthly deposit of $20,000 into your business bank account. And unfortunately, sole proprietor entities are not eligible to apply. Now, I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before, but the biggest problem in the business credit sector is a lot of business credit cards don't help you build credit. And a lot of people think they do, but they really truly don't, which is wild to me. But with this specific account with Revenued, you're going to build business credit because it will report to Dun & Bradstreet. Now, a lot of people say, oh, your Dun & Bradstreet doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Everything at your Dun & Bradstreet account must be accurate and complete. It's one of the first things that actual lenders look at. Now, they're not paying attention to the paydex score. They're paying attention to your business credit profile. And this is going to report to Dun & Bradstreet, which is huge for any business credit for any business owner out there. Last part's the most important. Because when I started building business credit, I actually paid Dun & Bradstreet to help me report different things on my business credit profile to help build it up. And it was not cheap by any means. As an example, let's say you're doing pretty decent in revenue, but you want to hire more staff, you want to buy new equipment, you want to start a new program, but you just don't have the funding. Now, let's say you start off and you've got the revenue to qualify for the revenue card, and then you start to grow your revenue. Guess what? Your available line of credit, your business line of credit, can actually increase as your revenue increases. And that's what I love about it the most. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using DisputeBeast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created. But specifically, I want to give a shout out to Matthew. Matthew's credit score went up 285 points after 1 round with DisputeBeast. And Maurice's credit score went up 237 points after 1 round with DisputeBeast also. But let's not forget Shakia. Shakia's credit score went up 215 points after just 1 round with DisputeBeast also. Now, DisputeBeast link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the top of the comments for anyone that needs to fix their credit. So if you take that funding and you use it properly and you grow the business, then you can come back and guess what? Your spending limits will also increase. And this is why I believe that the Revenued Business Flex line is really, really valuable, and it's a hidden gem for any business owner out there, especially if you got raggedy credit. And let me just say this. You should be working on your credit. You should be really working hard to get your personal credit back in line. I'm giving you all the tools to make it happen, so you shouldn't have any excuses. Let me give you one last good example. Let's say, for instance, you you get approved for the full 250 and you wind up not using it for a minute, you're not paying anything. You're not paying for absolutely nothing, because remember, there's no application fees, there's no draw fees, and there's no annual fees. You're only going to pay for what you actually use. So just remember, as long as you meet the other requirements, Revenue believes that everyone should be able to access funding that they need for their business. And there are two last things I need to tell you here. One, you're going to be in touch with real humans. So whenever you're dealing with Revenue, that's one of my favorite parts, that you're going to deal with real human beings. You're not going through some AI or some crazy nonsense. Real human beings is who you're going to deal with. And my last and final most important part here is that you can get a funding decision in under an hour. That's pretty wild. So if you're a business owner out there and you're looking to take advantage of the Revenue Business Flex line, link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the very top of the comments for anyone that needs to use it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered another big one on a $250,000 business line of credit for any business owners, even if you have bad credit. That's pretty crazy. Make sure that you watch this next video, because it is about how to get business bank accounts. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.